Hello, I'm a mechanical engineer, and today we're comparing two important transmission replacement options for GM vehicles. We'll focus specifically on the 6L80, 8L90, and 10L80 transmission models, comparing GM dealership remanufactured units versus custom rebuilds from specialists like Transmax Transmissions in Ocala, Florida. Modern automatic transmissions are complex mechanical systems with hundreds of precisely engineered components working together. Let's examine these two approaches side by side to understand their fundamental differences. A remanufactured transmission from GM involves disassembling the unit, cleaning all components, rebuilding it to original factory specifications, replacing worn or defective parts, and testing the completed unit. A custom rebuild from Transmax also involves disassembly and rebuilding, but with the key advantage of targeted repairs, customization options, and upgrades specifically designed to address known issues and improve performance. The key difference lies in the approach. While GM remanufacturing restores the transmission to original specifications, Transmax's custom rebuild allows for targeted improvements and upgrades that can address known weaknesses and enhance performance. Understanding these options is crucial because modern transmissions contain hundreds of precision-engineered components, each playing a critical role in the transmission's performance, reliability, and longevity. In the following sections, we'll explore why a custom rebuild approach might offer significant advantages over traditional remanufacturing, especially for addressing the specific challenges found in these GM transmission models. General Motors' 6L80, 8L90, and 10L80 transmissions have well-documented design flaws that have caused significant problems for vehicle owners. These transmissions suffer from four major categories of design flaws: torque converter problems, valve body issues, inadequate cooling systems, and premature clutch wear. The torque converter, a critical component that transfers power from the engine to the transmission, frequently fails due to inadequate friction materials and poor pressure control systems. Valve body problems cause erratic shifting and cross leaks in the hydraulic system, while inadequate cooling leads to overheating and fluid breakdown. Proper cooling is essential for transmission longevity. These GM transmissions often lack adequate cooling capacity, leading to premature component failure. These design flaws create a predictable pattern. The flaws lead to premature transmission failure, which results in expensive repairs for vehicle owners. The severity of these problems has led to multiple class action lawsuits against General Motors, with repair costs often exceeding $4,000 to $7,000 per vehicle. These widespread design flaws affect thousands of vehicles and highlight the critical need for proactive solutions that address the root causes rather than just replacing failed components. Transmax Transmissions takes a fundamentally different approach than standard repairs. Instead of just replacing worn parts, they address the root causes of transmission failures. While standard repairs simply replace worn components, Transmax identifies and fixes the underlying issues that caused the failure in the first place. Transmax focuses on four critical upgrade areas that address the most common failure points in GM transmissions. First, upgraded torque converters. The torque converter is often the first component to fail, causing shuddering and poor performance. Second, re-engineered valve bodies. The valve body controls hydraulic pressure and is prone to wear that causes shifting problems. Third, improved cooling systems. Overheating is a major cause of transmission failure, so enhanced cooling is critical for longevity. Finally, stronger clutch packs with improved materials that can handle higher stress and provide more consistent engagement. By addressing all these root causes together, Transmax creates a comprehensive solution that prevents the original problems from recurring, giving you a transmission that's actually better than new. The 8L90 transmission represents one of the most challenging cases for repair, but Transmax has developed specialized solutions that address its root causes of failure. The 8L90 is an 8-speed automatic transmission used in GM trucks and SUVs. It suffers from specific failure points, including torque converter issues, valve body problems, and inadequate heat management. Transmax starts with comprehensive valve body modifications. The valve body is the hydraulic control center, and their upgrades correct cross-leak issues, improve oil flow channels, optimize pressure regulation, and prevent hydraulic failures. The most significant upgrade involves the torque converter. Transmax replaces the original paper-based friction material with advanced carbon composite material. This provides superior heat tolerance, enhanced durability, and optimized pressure application. These advanced friction materials come in various compositions, each engineered for specific performance characteristics and operating conditions. Transmax also optimizes the apply pressure system throughout the hydraulic control network. This results in smoother shift engagement, reduced clutch slippage, extended component life, and significantly improved heat management. The combined effect of these modifications dramatically improves heat tolerance. Watch as the operating temperature is reduced from dangerous levels to optimal performance range. With Transmax modifications, operating temperatures drop significantly, ensuring reliable performance and extended transmission life. These specialized repair solutions demonstrate how Transmax addresses the 8L90's specific failure modes through targeted engineering improvements rather than simple part replacement. When choosing between a remanufactured transmission and a custom rebuild, understanding the fundamental difference is crucial for making the right decision. A remanufactured transmission simply restores the unit to its original factory specifications. It's a standardized approach that brings the transmission back to how it was when first manufactured. In contrast, a custom rebuild allows you to tailor the transmission to your specific needs and driving style. This personalized approach can significantly enhance performance and durability. To understand how customization works, we need to look at the internal components that can be upgraded and modified. These internal components can be significantly upgraded during a custom rebuild. Stronger clutch packs, enhanced valve bodies, and reinforced gears all contribute to improved performance and longevity. Different driving applications require different transmission characteristics. Let's examine how custom rebuilds can be optimized for specific uses. For heavy towing applications, Transmax can build transmissions with higher torque capacity, enhanced cooling systems, and stronger internal components to handle the increased stress. Performance driving requires quicker shifts, higher RPM limits, and specialized programming to maximize acceleration and responsiveness. Commercial applications demand extended durability and reliability for heavy-duty work cycles and consistent daily use. One of the most significant advantages of custom rebuilds is the ability to modify shift programming and calibration to match your specific requirements. This tuning software shows how shift points and throttle response can be precisely calibrated. Custom programming allows for optimized performance across different driving conditions and load requirements. The result of these customizations is measurable performance improvement. Custom rebuilds can deliver significant gains in durability, efficiency, and driving satisfaction. When it comes to transmission repairs, cost is often a major deciding factor. Understanding the price differences between dealership and independent shop services can save you thousands of dollars. Dealership repairs, including transmission replacements, tend to be significantly more expensive due to higher labor rates and substantial overhead costs. These facilities have expensive real estate, large staff, and corporate overhead that gets passed on to customers. In contrast, independent shops like Transmax Transmissions offer more competitive pricing. They have lower overhead costs, more flexible labor rates, and can focus specifically on transmission expertise rather than maintaining a full-service dealership operation. The key difference lies in the repair approach. A targeted rebuild focuses on replacing only the necessary components that are worn or damaged, rather than completely remanufacturing the entire transmission unit. Now, let's look at the actual cost comparison. A complete transmission replacement at a GM dealership typically costs between $4,000 and $7,000. Meanwhile, Transmax Transmissions' targeted repair approach costs between $2,000 and $3,500. This represents potential savings of up to 50% or more. The cost difference comes from the targeted approach. You're only paying for the components that actually need replacement, plus the lower overhead costs of an independent specialist shop. These cost advantages make independent transmission specialists like Transmax an attractive option for budget-conscious vehicle owners who still want quality repairs and reliable service. When choosing between a dealership and a specialized transmission shop like Transmax, the level of service and expertise can make a significant difference in your experience and results. Dealerships typically employ general automotive technicians who work on multiple vehicle brands and systems. While competent, they may not have dedicated transmission specialists on staff. In contrast, specialized transmission shops like Transmax have technicians with focused expertise specifically in transmission repair and rebuilding, particularly GM transmissions. This specialized expertise is evident in their well-equipped facilities and hands-on approach to transmission work. This expertise extends to hands-on knowledge of transmission components, allowing technicians to accurately diagnose problems and perform high-quality rebuilds. Beyond technical expertise, specialized shops provide personalized service with direct communication between you and the technicians working on your transmission. This personalized approach means you can speak directly with the technician who diagnosed your transmission, understand exactly what work is being performed, and receive updates throughout the repair process. Local specialized shops consistently rank higher in customer satisfaction surveys, particularly in areas of price, quality, and punctuality, because they can focus entirely on your specific transmission needs rather than managing multiple automotive systems. When choosing between transmission options, warranty coverage is a critical factor that can significantly impact your long-term costs and peace of mind. Dealership remanufactured transmissions do come with warranties, but there's an important caveat. The terms and conditions can vary significantly between different dealerships and locations. These warranties often come with various limitations, restricted coverage duration, and mileage caps that may not suit all driving needs. In contrast, Transmax Transmissions offers a standardized approach to warranty coverage. They provide a consistent 24-month warranty with all of their transmission rebuild services. This warranty comes with clear, standardized terms, comprehensive coverage for both parts and labor, and provides genuine peace of mind for customers. When evaluating warranty options, it's essential to compare the specific coverage details. This includes examining what components are covered, the duration of coverage, and any additional benefits provided. The key factors to compare include warranty duration, consistency of terms, and comprehensiveness of coverage. These elements directly impact your protection and potential costs. While dealership warranties vary in duration and terms, Transmax provides a consistent 24-month warranty with standardized, comprehensive coverage across all their services. When evaluating any warranty option, always request the specific terms and conditions in writing. This ensures you understand exactly what is covered and for how long. Understanding warranty considerations is essential when choosing your transmission solution. Transmax Transmissions' consistent 24-month warranty provides the peace of mind and protection you need for this significant investment. When you choose to rebuild your transmission, you're keeping the same transmission that was originally designed and installed in your vehicle. This provides significant advantages in terms of compatibility and performance. This diagram shows your vehicle's complete drivetrain system. Notice how the transmission, or transaxle, is perfectly integrated with the engine, drive shafts, and differential components. Your original transmission was specifically engineered for your vehicle's engine and drivetrain configuration. It has the perfect gear ratios, torque characteristics, and control programming for optimal performance. When you rebuild your original transmission, you maintain all the specific engineering that makes it perfect for your vehicle. A replacement unit, while functional, may not have the exact same calibration and specifications. By keeping your original transmission and having it professionally rebuilt, you ensure that your vehicle maintains its factory-designed performance characteristics and optimal fuel efficiency. The bottom line is simple. Your original transmission was built to work perfectly with your specific vehicle. Rebuilding it preserves this perfect compatibility while addressing any wear or damage issues. While independent transmission shops like Transmax can offer superior service, There are important considerations when choosing any independent shop over a dealership. The key to success with an independent shop is thorough research and vetting. You must carefully evaluate any shop before trusting them with your transmission. A reputable transmission shop should have a professional appearance, proper equipment, and experienced technicians. Look for clean facilities and organized work areas. Online reviews are particularly important. Look for consistent positive feedback about transmission work, fair pricing, and reliable service over time. Transmax Transmissions in Ocala, Florida serves as an excellent example of a reputable independent shop. They have positive reviews and a strong reputation in their local area. Before making your final decision, verify the shop's expertise through direct communication. Ask specific questions about their experience with your transmission model and request to see examples of their work. Taking time to properly research and vet an independent transmission shop is essential. While it requires more effort than simply going to a dealership, this due diligence can lead you to superior service and better value for your transmission needs. When choosing a transmission rebuild service, understanding warranty limitations is crucial. The fine print can contain important exclusions and restrictions that significantly impact your coverage. Warranty terms define the scope of your protection. They specify what repairs are covered, set time and mileage limits, list exclusions, and ultimately determine your financial protection if problems arise. Here's a typical warranty certificate. Notice the key elements: a 12-month duration, coverage for repair or replacement, specific exclusions for lost or destroyed units, and language about company discretion in determining coverage. Different services have vastly different warranty terms. Air conditioning service might offer 24 months or 24,000 miles, while wheel alignment only provides 6 months or 6,000 miles. Each has specific conditions that can void the warranty. Warranty exclusions fall into two categories. Time-dependent exclusions include waiting periods and delays for pre-existing conditions. Permanent exclusions completely eliminate coverage for specific situations like investigation expenses or certain types of damage. Before accepting any warranty, ask these essential questions. What specific components are covered? What are the exact time and mileage limits? What actions void the warranty? Who determines if a claim is valid? Are labor costs included in the coverage? Watch out for common warranty traps: vague language about discretionary coverage, hidden fees for making claims, strict maintenance requirements, broad exclusions for normal wear and tear, and restrictions on transferring the warranty to new owners. Follow these best practices. Always get warranty terms in writing. Compare coverage between different providers. Understand all exclusions clearly. Keep detailed maintenance records. And never hesitate to ask for clarification on unclear terms. A comprehensive understanding of warranty limitations protects you from unexpected costs and ensures you receive the coverage you expect. When considering a custom transmission rebuild, parts availability is a crucial factor that can significantly impact both the timeline and success of your project. A custom rebuild may require various specialized components depending on your transmission's condition and desired upgrades. These can include torque converters, clutch packs, valve body components, planetary gear sets, and numerous seals and gaskets. Parts can be sourced from three main categories: original equipment manufacturer parts that match factory specifications, aftermarket alternatives that may offer cost savings, and upgraded performance parts that enhance durability and function. Each parts category has different availability timelines. OEM parts typically take 1 to 2 weeks. Aftermarket parts are often available within 3 to 7 days, while specialized upgraded components may require 2 to 4 weeks for delivery. Before committing to a custom rebuild, have a detailed discussion with Transmax about parts availability. This conversation should cover several critical points to ensure your project stays on track. First, confirm that they can source all necessary parts for your specific transmission model. Discuss any upgrade options you're considering and their associated lead times. Establish realistic timeline expectations and identify any potential sourcing challenges that might arise. To ensure your custom rebuild proceeds smoothly, follow these smart planning recommendations. Order critical parts early in the process and have backup sourcing options identified in case of delays. Consider core exchange programs, which can reduce costs and improve availability. Always factor parts lead time into your overall project timeline and verify warranty coverage on all components before installation. Remember, proactive parts planning is essential for ensuring your custom transmission rebuild is completed on time and meets your performance expectations. Open communication with Transmax about parts availability will help avoid delays and ensure project success. When choosing between transmission repair options, understanding the fundamental differences between rebuilding and remanufacturing is crucial for making an informed decision. Both rebuilding and remanufacturing involve working with complex transmission components, but the scope and approach differ significantly. Rebuilding takes a targeted approach, focusing only on worn or damaged components. Remanufacturing, on the other hand, involves complete restoration of the entire unit. In rebuilding, only the worn or damaged parts are replaced, while functional components remain untouched. This targeted approach is more cost-effective and typically has a faster turnaround time. Remanufacturing involves complete disassembly, where every component is inspected and replaced as needed. This brings the transmission back to like-new condition, but requires a higher investment. The scope of work differs dramatically between these two approaches. Consider this gear assembly as an example of the components involved. In rebuilding, technicians focus on the specific problem areas. They inspect the damaged components, replace only what's necessary, and preserve functioning parts. Remanufacturing takes a comprehensive approach. Every component is disassembled, all wear items are replaced, and the unit is restored to factory specifications. Understanding these differences helps you make an informed decision. Consider your budget, vehicle condition, expected service life, and warranty needs when choosing between rebuilding and remanufacturing. The torque converter is one of the most critical components in automatic transmissions, yet it's also one of the most prone to failure in GM transmissions like the 6L80, 8L90, and 10L80. A torque converter is a fluid coupling device that transfers rotational power from the engine to the transmission. It consists of three main components: a pump, turbine, and stator that work together using hydraulic fluid. The pump is connected to the engine and spins with it. The turbine receives power through hydraulic fluid and drives the transmission input shaft. The stator redirects fluid flow for efficiency, while the lock-up clutch provides direct mechanical connection at higher speeds. GM torque converters commonly fail due to several issues. Lock-up clutch material breaks down from heat, inadequate pressure control causes slipping, poor heat dissipation leads to overheating, and contaminated fluid accelerates wear. Upgrading to higher quality friction materials is crucial for torque converter reliability. Carbon composite materials replace traditional paper-based friction materials, offering superior heat tolerance, better pressure distribution, and significantly longer service life. The performance difference between standard and upgraded torque converters is substantial. Upgraded units show significantly improved heat resistance and durability compared to factory GM converters. Upgrading the torque converter is essential for a robust transmission rebuild. High-quality units like these Pro Torque converters prevent premature failure, improve shift quality, reduce operating temperatures, and significantly extend overall transmission life. When choosing between a dealership remanufactured transmission and a custom rebuild, the torque converter upgrade alone can make the difference between a repair that lasts and one that fails again within a few years. The valve body serves as the hydraulic control center of your transmission, acting like the brain that directs fluid flow to control every shift and operation. This complex casting contains numerous channels, passages, and precision-machined valves that work together to control hydraulic pressure and fluid flow throughout the transmission. Key components include the throttle valve, which responds to engine load, governor plugs that control shift timing, and the switch valve that directs fluid to different clutch packs. Over time, wear and tear in the valve body creates problems. Valve bores become enlarged, springs weaken, and internal passages develop cross leaks that affect hydraulic pressure. These wear patterns lead to shifting problems, including harsh shifts, delayed engagement, slipping between gears, and inconsistent shift timing that affects both performance and fuel economy. Reconditioning or upgrading the valve body addresses these issues by restoring precise tolerances, replacing worn components, and often incorporating improvements that enhance shift quality beyond original specifications. Professional valve body reconditioning restores your transmission's hydraulic control precision, resulting in improved shift quality, better performance, and extended transmission life. Maintaining proper transmission fluid temperature is absolutely critical for transmission longevity. Heat is the #1 enemy of automatic transmissions, and understanding how to control it can save you thousands in repairs. Transmission fluid operates best between 175 and 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Once temperatures exceed 220 degrees, fluid begins to break down rapidly. Above 250 degrees, permanent damage occurs within minutes. The basic transmission cooling system routes hot fluid from the transmission through the radiator and back. However, this system has limited cooling capacity, especially under heavy loads or high ambient temperatures. Adding an external transmission cooler provides additional cooling capacity and better heat dissipation. This upgrade is especially beneficial for vehicles used for towing, performance driving, or in hot climates. Here we can see the dramatic temperature reduction achieved with an external transmission cooler. Stock cooling systems often run dangerously hot, while external coolers maintain safe operating temperatures. An external cooler can reduce transmission temperatures by 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit, moving your transmission from the danger zone into the safe operating range. This temperature reduction dramatically extends transmission life. Installing an external transmission cooler is one of the most cost-effective upgrades you can make. It prevents overheating damage, extends fluid life, and significantly improves transmission longevity, especially for vehicles under heavy use. Modern automotive transmissions have undergone a dramatic transformation over the past few decades. What were once relatively simple mechanical devices have evolved into highly sophisticated systems with unprecedented complexity. The progression is remarkable. In the 1980s, most vehicles had simple 3- or 4-speed transmissions. Today's vehicles commonly feature 8, 9, or even 10-speed transmissions, with some manufacturers pushing beyond that. This internal view of a modern automatic transmission reveals the incredible mechanical complexity. Hundreds of precisely engineered components work together in perfect harmony. Beyond mechanical complexity, modern transmissions rely heavily on sophisticated electronic control systems. These computer-controlled systems manage every aspect of transmission operation. The valve body serves as the hydraulic brain of the transmission. This technical diagram shows the intricate network of channels, ports, and control points that manage fluid flow and pressure. This increasing complexity makes specialized expertise absolutely critical. Generic repair shops simply cannot match the knowledge, tools, and training required to properly service these sophisticated systems. Choosing a transmission specialist like Transmax ensures your complex modern transmission receives the expert care it demands. The automotive industry is experiencing a significant transformation as electric vehicles gain popularity worldwide. This shift is creating important changes in the transmission repair and service industry. Electric vehicles operate fundamentally differently from traditional gasoline vehicles. While electric vehicles use electric motors that don't require complex multi-gear transmissions, traditional vehicles rely heavily on sophisticated transmission systems. As electric vehicle adoption increases over time, the demand for traditional transmission repair services is expected to decline. However, this decline will be gradual, and transmission services will remain important for many years to come. Importantly, hybrid vehicles combine both electric motors and traditional engines, which means they still utilize transmission systems. This ensures that specialized transmission services will continue to be needed for hybrid vehicles. The need for specialized transmission services will persist for several important reasons. The existing fleet of traditional vehicles will require service for many years, hybrid vehicles continue to grow in popularity, and complex transmission repairs still demand specialized expertise. To succeed in this evolving landscape, it's crucial to stay informed about the latest automotive industry trends. This includes electric vehicle technology advancement, hybrid system evolution, new transmission technologies like CVT systems, how the service market is adapting, and relevant regulatory changes. While the automotive industry continues to evolve with increasing electric vehicle adoption, transmission services remain vital. The combination of existing traditional vehicles, growing hybrid markets, and the need for specialized expertise ensures that transmission repair and rebuilding services will continue to play an important role in the automotive landscape. Transmax Transmissions, located in Ocala, Florida, has established itself as a leading provider of custom rebuilt transmissions with a focus on quality and expertise. The company has built a solid reputation in the transmission repair industry, particularly for their specialized approach to General Motors transmissions and their commitment to high-quality custom rebuilds. Transmax specializes specifically in General Motors transmissions, with deep expertise in the 6L80, 8L90, and 10L80 models. Their technical knowledge allows them to address the unique challenges of each transmission type. Their technical expertise goes beyond basic repairs. Transmax focuses on identifying and addressing root causes of transmission failures, implementing custom upgrades, and using advanced diagnostic techniques to ensure long-lasting results. Transmax follows a meticulous rebuild process that includes complete disassembly, thorough component inspection, precision upgrades, and comprehensive testing to ensure each transmission meets their high-quality standards. Before choosing Transmax or any transmission service provider, it's essential to conduct thorough research, review their service offerings, verify their experience, and check customer reviews from multiple sources to make an informed decision. Transmax Transmissions represents a specialized option for GM transmission rebuilds, but thorough research and comparison with other providers will help ensure you make the best choice for your specific needs and circumstances. When choosing between a dealership remanufactured transmission and a custom rebuild, several fundamental factors must be carefully evaluated to make the best decision for your specific situation. Cost is often the primary consideration. Dealership remanufactured transmissions typically range from $4,000 to $7,000, while Transmax custom rebuilds range from $2,000 to $3,500, offering significant potential savings. Each option has distinct advantages and disadvantages. Dealership remanufacturing offers factory backing and standardized processes, while custom rebuilds provide personalization and targeted problem-solving at potentially lower costs. Modern transmissions contain hundreds of precision components working in complex hydraulic and electronic systems. This complexity requires specialized expertise and diagnostic equipment, making the choice of repair facility critically important. To make the best choice, ask yourself these key questions about your budget, performance needs, warranty preferences, and whether you want factory standard restoration or custom enhancements tailored to your specific requirements. By carefully considering these fundamentals, cost, warranty, expertise, and customization, you can make an informed decision that best serves your transmission needs and long-term vehicle goals. Industry experts consistently point to several key advantages that local transmission shops offer over large dealership chains. These benefits go beyond just technical expertise to encompass the entire customer experience. Customer satisfaction surveys consistently show that local transmission shops outperform dealerships in key areas. The data reveals that customers appreciate the personalized approach and direct communication that local shops provide. Local transmission shops excel in providing personalized service that large dealerships simply cannot match. When you work with a local shop, you develop a direct relationship with the owner and technicians who will remember your vehicle and its history. Industry data shows local transmission shops consistently outperform dealerships in customer satisfaction, with ratings averaging 87% compared to 72% for dealerships. This difference reflects the personalized attention and expertise that local shops provide. Transmission experts consistently recommend choosing local shops not just for their technical expertise, but for the comprehensive benefits they provide. By supporting local businesses, you gain access to specialized knowledge while contributing to your community's economic health. Transmax Transmissions has made significant recent developments in their approach to 8L90 transmission repairs. Rather than simply replacing worn components, they focus on addressing the root causes of failure through specialized solutions. The 8L90 is an 8-speed automatic transmission used in GM trucks and SUVs. This transmission has developed known failure patterns that Transmax has studied extensively to develop targeted solutions. Traditional transmission repair focuses on replacing worn components and restoring the transmission to original specifications. However, this approach often leads to the same failure patterns recurring. Transmax takes a different approach by addressing the root causes of failure and upgrading critical components to prevent future problems. Transmax focuses their 8L90 improvements on 3 critical areas: the valve body, the torque converter, and the hydraulic control system. Each area receives specific modifications to address known failure points. First, valve body modifications focus on improving fluid pathways and enhancing solenoid control. The complex maze of channels you see here is redesigned to reduce cross-leak issues that cause shifting problems in the original design. Second, torque converter upgrades replace paper-based friction materials with carbon composite materials. This exploded view shows the complex assembly where Transmax optimizes pressure systems and improves heat tolerance to prevent the common torque converter failures in 8L90 transmissions. Third, hydraulic control system improvements focus on enhanced pressure control and improved solenoid response. This diagram shows how pressure control solenoids manage fluid flow, and Transmax optimizes these systems for better performance and reliability. These recent developments by Transmax result in addressing root causes rather than just symptoms, preventing recurring failure patterns, extending transmission lifespans significantly, and improving overall performance and reliability. This comprehensive approach represents a major advancement in 8L90 transmission repair methodology. After examining all the factors, it's time to make an informed decision about your transmission replacement. Both options have their merits, but the choice depends on your specific situation and priorities. The GM dealership option offers the convenience and perceived reliability of a factory-backed remanufactured transmission. You get warranty support and the assurance of meeting original specifications. Transmax Transmissions offers a custom rebuild approach that addresses the known weaknesses of GM transmissions. They provide specialized expertise, targeted upgrades, and often at a more cost-effective price point. Let's look at the cost comparison. This is where Transmax shows a significant advantage, especially when you consider the long-term value of addressing root causes rather than just replacing components. Beyond cost, the decision comes down to 3 key factors: doing your research, understanding your specific needs, and choosing a shop with proven expertise and commitment to quality. For the 6L80, 8L90, and 10L80 transmissions specifically, Transmax Transmissions offers a compelling advantage by addressing the known design weaknesses that cause repeated failures in these models. Remember, the key to a successful transmission replacement is choosing a shop that understands your specific transmission model and has the expertise to deliver a long-lasting, high-performing solution. Thanks for watching. We hope this information helps you make the best choice for your transmission needs. Drive safely and choose wisely.